because that's who I want to know about, because he's a mountain man. Well, good morning. It is like 8:30 and I need to get out of bed, if nothing else, to grab my coffee. So let's do that. Today is a day, for those who don't remember, today is December 4th. This is probably going up on the 5th, or 6th. I don't remember, but this would be the anniversary of my grandpa's passing. So today I know for one thing I'm definitely going to get a chocolate milkshake somehow, because grandpa always loved his chocolate shakes. So today the big things I have are, we've got seminar today. We have a meeting with my advisor. It's the first time we've really had a meeting since I defended. And then I've got class that I'm teaching. And then after class I'm going with some colleagues to do this like holiday mystery thing. Probably. I don't know. Only 2 people were like, yeah, let's do it. So who knows? It'll be an interesting time. Off to campus we go, and hopefully this time there's not like road work going on. But yeah, just it's cold but not crazy, so I think it's in the mid 30s. Yeah, I'm just hoping the buses are running smoothly, because I'm leaving a little bit later than I would have liked. But again, that stuff happens, and just ready for see what the week will be, or to see what today will be, honestly. So I just made somebody really happy, because I'm like, she's from Wyoming, and I was like, oh, my family lives out in Cheyenne and Laramie. She got so excited. She's from Sheridan, which is like near the Montana-Wyoming border, so really far away from where my family is, but still, like, she said, oh, her sibling is in Laramie, and I was like, oh, at the university. She's like, yeah. I got so excited, and I was happy too. Well, I am now off to go teach, or really just sit there while they do their lab reports, which I'm totally fine with. Yep. I also was doing the UK Invest, which is a pretty good program, honestly. Okay, so I just got out of class right now. It was really hot in the room that we were in, which is humorous because the other room for seminar was like freezing. But yeah, everybody was in there because they were all working on their lab reports, and then now I'm just waiting because I'm about to go to another event. It's gonna be held on campus so I can get money. Because yeah, that is a thing that UK does, the UK Invest. It's super windy, and I'm right now off to the murder mystery event that they're hosting at the student union or student center. But yeah, this will be something different. I've never done it before. Okay, so there was way too much wind and it would not work, but I'm just super pumped about how fun I had. Although we got dead last place because things were just wrong. And yeah, we made our own story, as they said, and it's because we didn't go to the butler, but we just generally were having fun, and it was things like there was affairs and wills, and we were like, well, maybe she thought she was in the will and she killed him so she could get the money from the will, but then he actually had written it out for somebody else because he was being strung along. And then there was this Jessica Fletcher character, and like we clocked it pretty early on that she was a Jessica Fletcher from like Murder, She Wrote. And so we were just having a lot of fun with this game, and I loved it so much. Also with the Jessica Fletcher character, they were initially like, oh no, she's like an insurance adjuster. And so then we initially were like, hey, have you thought about being an author? And then later on, she's like, oh, actually I am an author. And like, we called it. But like also, they didn't give like the correct numbers. They were like, oh, she's written these many books. And we're like, well, there were these many episodes in Murder, She Wrote. So like, what's going on? And so myself and one of the people I was with, he had also watched Murder, She Wrote. So we were like, yeah, we clocked it. But the third person had never seen it before. We're like, you've got to watch it. It is a great show and just so silly and fun. And yeah, we watched a lot of murder mysteries back in the early 2000s. Also, I forgot to mention we were so bad, like, in how we won. We got prizes. One person got the ice maker because the only other options were hydro flasks, and he already had hydro flasks, so he got an ice maker, which was like over $100. And we're like, why would we need an ice maker? And then yeah, I got a hydro flask, like 32-ounce hydro flask, so it's still in awkward shape, like whatever. But yeah, I've now got a hydro flask and a Napoleon and a fake Yeti, or fake Stanley, and a fake Yeti too. But yeah, it's just funny times. Yeah, so I've been back home for about, an hour-ish, hour. So I didn't get home until about 9:20. It was one of those things where I was able to actually get food while I was there, but I was not able to actually go grocery shopping, which was my initial plan. I had not realized that we were going to be sitting there and waiting for things to like occur for this event. I thought we were just going to be wandering around. We had fun. We're coming up with a new one. I think we may have gone a little overboard on that, but like, come on. We're having a silly grand old time, and I've not edited my videos, so it's probably going to be editing 2 videos tomorrow, but it's not going to be that hard for me to do. The other problem is right now I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go to the Cincinnati Zoo tomorrow, like afternoon, because it's going to be super cold. Like the high is going to be like 25, and I'm going to be out there when it's dark, which is not great. Also, I was able to get the audiobook for Under Lock and Key, which I'm very excited for, because I loved Fake Mate, because both of these are by Lana Ferguson, and I'm like, you know what? I've gotten into like monster romances a bit thanks to fan fiction, so might as well read this one. And it sounds like Scottish. Great. I do very much enjoy watching clips of Outlander, and it also, I'm hoping it's going to be big muscly Scottish man, very much mountainous. In Fake Mate, I was like, the main character has a cousin who also is an alpha, and I'm like, can we get a story about the cousin? Because that's who I want to know about, because he's a mountain man. Y'all don't need to know this about me, but you're gonna learn this about me. Just need to get my shower and warm up even more, because like that's been a comment like ongoing about like how certain spaces were super hot today and others were like freezing cold. Okay, so I'm finally showered. It is like almost 12:30, which is really bad, but I don't even know why. I was just distracted. I did end up getting myself a Blue Sky account, which I just was curious about it. I never really got onto Twitter, so this would be kind of a fun one, very much like a Love on the Brain, which I had to DNF it because I ended up looking up the synopsis at the end, and I was like, I don't want to see them have to go through the third act conflict. I'm like, I'm happy where it is. They are idiots, but like, yeah, it's great. Really, really good scene in there that I was just like, oh, I want somebody to do that to me. Why am I even saying this? And the crazy thing is, I've not been drinking at all. This is just me. This is just who I am. I am excited for tomorrow. And also, at this point, it's now been a full day. The day's over. It's been 1 year since my grandfather has passed, which sucked. And like y'all saw, I just kind of was very much in a vegetative state almost that first like couple of days. Like I wasn't sitting Shiva because that is a Jewish practice, but I was doing something similar because like it's a great way to just sit with your emotions. I was not trying to force myself to do anything. I was just kind of sitting there and letting my emotions flow as they were gonna flow. This is It's been a day, and I never got my milkshake, but that's just because timing wasn't on my side. But next time, tomorrow, I'll make sure I get a milkshake, whether it's early in the morning or what happens. I'm going to do this. Also, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations on things you'd like to see, please let me know, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!